Hello, my beautiful trap family. It's your favorite spiritual pusher queen, Celine, and we are doing a 72-hour message, okay? This is going to be a timeless reading meant to find you whenever it reaches you. However, this will be for the next 72 hours from the time that you do see this reading. A special welcome back to all my OG subscribers. I love you guys deep, okay? And if you are new to this channel, he, she, they, them, in all of my readings, flip it, twist it, reverse it, however you need to. However, if it do not fit, do not make it stick, okay? Over here, we do not give our power away to tarot, oracle, or its readers, okay? Big so let's get into this message. Wherever you guys are at, I hope this message finds you happy, whole, and healthy, okay? I hope you out here living your best life. And I hope that things are moving for you in the way that you want them to move, okay? Remember, slow motion is still motion nonetheless, all right? So let's get into this. Infinite Spirit, anyone with the greater good, what is coming towards my trap stars? Give us messages of clarity and truth for the next 72 hours. Spirit, messages of clarity and truth for the next 72 hours. What is coming towards my trap stars? So the first card that came out was Toil and Labor. Okay, so you can be working hard towards something, okay? Maybe you're being called to pick up an extra shift, okay? Maybe someone had to call out of work. Or, you know, maybe somebody's playing hooky. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're playing hooky because there's something that you want to do. There's an event you want to go to. I'm hearing something. I'm seeing something like once in a lifetime chance, right? So maybe you got offered to go somewhere or to do something that you never been able to do before. And you're like, oh, I have work. I can't miss work. But then you're like, you know what? Fuck it. YOLO. Okay. Or this is spirit saying you need to say fuck it and call out sick, right? Because you've been working. Look because you've been working too hard. So over the next 72 hours, you might feel the need to call out sick so you can have a me day. Whatever. That's a beautiful thing if you ask me, okay? As a clinical mental health practitioner, I think that that's a beautiful thing. So some of you guys might be calling in sick, or you might be getting called into work because someone is calling in sick. Something of that, okay? Look, occupation showing itself. Something about that is going to be very significant, right? Over the next 72 hours, work in general is going to be very significant. For some of you guys, you're going to be starting a brand new job, right? So you're going through training, or you're going through paperwork, documentation, things of that sort, okay? Maybe some of you guys are signing your kid up for school, or maybe you have to transfer your kid to a different school, okay? You might find that out at the last minute, okay? Maybe it's easier for your kids to go to a different school. I don't know, but that is also on the, like, that's in my high, Lord have mercy, y'all. And breathe and breathe. Sometimes when you tap into the spiritual realm, everything moves so fast that I start picking up the pace, right? It's like, you know, in this 3D realm, in this fifth dimension, whatever dimension we want to claim that we're on. Some of y'all are still on the 3D. That's fine, you know. But everything here is so slow, right? It's the vibration is heavier. It's a lower vibration, lower frequency, so it's more dense. But when you start getting into the spiritual realm and things, the frequency is very high, so it's very fast. It's very rushed, and so sometimes when I tap into the spiritual realm, I'm already fast, right? I'm already a fast talker, fast walker. I'm already very fast. But it causes me to move faster. And then sometimes I don't know what I'm saying, or what I have to go back and rewatch my reading because I don't know what the fuck I said for however long the reading was. And so I'm trying to learn to slow that down and bring myself into the present moment. So I can even be made aware of what is being said, right? So forgive me, guys, as I do that on and off the screen, okay? So again, for some of you guys, you could be calling off from work, or spirit is saying call out of work, okay? Or you're gonna be getting called into work, you know, maybe some extra hours for that check because you're picking up for someone, okay? Or there's something about, a school, right? Maybe, you know, school's about to start back up. Maybe you find out that you need to turn in some sort of vaccination form. For some of you guys, it's something about forms for your child. Like, I don't understand, because I'm getting this energy of like, my child's been going to the school. What the fuck do you mean? It's given something like that, right? But that's just the energy that it is. Again, we are, Mercury is in retrograde if you're catching this in real time. So it's that bullshit of like, you know, just that bullshit. Like, my child been going here. What you mean you don't have this paper or that paper? Something like that. So be wary of that energy, okay? Because it's something that, you know, it's something that you're going to have to handle, especially if this is in regards to your child. If this is in regards to work, it's something different. You can either say yes, no. You know what I'm trying to say? You can either call out or you can go to work. That's up to you, right? But again, if you feel the urge to call out, or if someone invites you somewhere and it means you have to call out of work, do it. Call in sick, do it. Do the thing, okay? Do the thing, because there's something that, there's a blessing, there's something fun, there's something that you would have never been able to do if you would have kept your behind at work, okay? So I don't know who that message is for, but just take it, okay? Take it. If you have children who are older, I'm seeing like this, some sort of like celebratory energy, okay? So if you have children who are older, maybe someone landed a big girl job, or they landed a job that's gonna, you know, put them in a different tax bracket, something of that energy as well, okay? So I'm picking up on that. So it's just this energy of congratulations, okay? If you do have a child or something of that sort, or again, maybe your kid's gonna be accepted to a school that you guys weren't quite sure of, and now at the last minute, you know, right before school starts, you're now signing your kid up for this other school, okay? I have a house here. So over the next 72 hours, some of you guys can be getting some sort of call in regards to a home. Maybe you're going to be viewing a home, right? Maybe you're going to an open house. Maybe you're planning on moving. Maybe you're going to receive some sort of call about a house being available, something being available for you, okay? Or you're going to get like, I don't know, it's giving approved. You're approved for something in regards to a home or stability. So for the next 72 hours, if you're applying for an apartment, for a housing situation, I do see that you were approved. If you're applying for some sort of loan or something to kind of help get you back on track, I do see that you will be approved for that as well, okay? Over the next 72 hours, I also am seeing a mature woman, so someone who's older than you, okay? This definitely could be a family member, okay? Or this can be an ancestor with that high honor card, but I'm seeing some sort of woman help you, okay? Help you get something, and that's going to allow you to move, to upgrade, okay? So I am seeing that energy, okay? Over the next 72 hours, yes, see, someone could be going to court as well. You might be a little weary about a court situation, and then bada boom, bada bang, everything works out for you, okay? Over the next 72 hours, maybe you have jury duty, or maybe you're going to some sort of court hearing, something of that sort. Maybe you're going to get news that somebody had a court hearing and it went well, okay? Over the next 72 hours, there could be talks as well. You could be hearing that an older woman passed away, okay? So you could be getting news of that. That's not for everyone. You know, my condolences in advance if that is for you, but I'm hearing that there can be news that someone passed away, and now you have to deal with their estate over the next 72 hours, okay? Female energy here, okay? So you might have to take off of work to deal with that, okay? There's like, Spirit is saying expect something. I don't know what this news is. Expect over the next 72 hours, expect news from an official person, okay? This can be government agency. This can be, you know, some type of public health services. This could be a clinic, something of that sort, you know, a doctor, attorney, police officer, judge, whatever the case may be. This can be a boss, okay? But over the next 72 hours, expect some sort of news. Expect a message from someone who is of someone who is in charge, okay? You can be getting word over the next 72 hours. Some of you guys can be getting engaged, or you can be getting proposed to. You can be going to the courts to actually get married over the next 72 hours, or you could be receiving something in the mail in regards to a marriage, okay? Whether you are married, divorced, whatever this is pertaining to, maybe you finally got your documentation for your divorce. Like maybe everything is finally completed, and now, you know, something of that sort, right? Or maybe you're going to be learning that you're going to receive some sort of unexpected money, okay? I'm hearing something like, This could be someone who was in the military. Maybe you, you know, I don't know, maybe you're going to receive child support, something of that. I don't know. For some of you guys, I'm seeing military. So maybe there's like something that they're doing for veterans, and maybe that's where this unexpected money is going to come from. Or again, if this is something to do with marriage, like maybe we have a settlement coming in from the divorce, okay? Maybe you're applying for a new last name, whatever the case may be, but I am seeing something like that. Also, with this unexpected income, again, this can come from a will, okay? Or I'm hearing like child support, right? So maybe you were on back pay for child support and you never received it. And all of a sudden you're getting this large sum of money, right? Things are being backdated is what I'm hearing. So I don't take it as a bad thing. I think that, you know, if you've gone so long without receiving this, that now when it finally comes in, you're like, oh shit, okay? Like, you know, it's almost given like when pigs fly. Like maybe you thought you weren't ever going to see, you know, this money because you thought the person was never going to take care of business, you know, like, oh, when pigs fly, like they'll never pay X, Y, and Z. And then all of a sudden, boom, you got this direct deposit, right? Where this person did actually pay the funds or whatever the case may be. So let's see. Anything else that we need to know over the next 72 hours, Spirit? Over the next 72 hours, you can have someone who's being nosy. Okay, someone might come into your life. Maybe you haven't spoke to them in a while. But it's given that nosy energy like, hey, how was this? How was that? Oh, how's work been? How's this person? How's that person? You know what I'm trying to say? Oh, you still talking to so-and-so? Oh, you not? Well, what happened? It's giving that energy. Someone coming in being very nosy, very nosy, very nosy, okay? Trying to figure out what you got going on. Over the next 72 hours, I'm also seeing someone coming towards you with a love offer, okay? This person might have finally got the courage with that Page of Swords. They finally got the courage to express how they feel, and now they're gonna come in towards you, right, and tell you how they feel over the next 72 hours. I'm here for that. Okay, what's this? Over the next 72 hours, some of you guys are going to have some dreams that are premonitions, okay? So pay attention to your dreams over the next 72 hours because it's foreshadowing something to come. Over the next 72 hours, I feel like someone's going to get there's going to be a break in communication, right? Again, someone could be trying to come in from the past, or someone could be trying to come in from the past, someone who you were fighting with or arguing with. Maybe they want to make amends, or someone could be trying to come in trying to argue with you, okay? Just take heed. Again, Mercury is in retrograde, so at this point, it's not too hard to really mess up the communication. Yeah, look. Someone that you walked away from is coming back around, and they want to try to have another beginning with you over this next 72 hours. Look how I split the deck. I ain't lying. And then you see that death card trying to show itself. You might be over it. You might not even want to deal with this person. You know what I'm trying to say? But do expect that, okay? Someone trying to right their wrongs, okay? Righting your wrongs during Mercury retrograde is like one of the stupidest things I've ever heard of, but it happens, right? What else is coming towards my trap stars over these next 72 hours, Spirit? Any other messages for my trap stars? Any other messages? Ooh, over the next 72 hours, you can be receiving some sort of gift, okay? If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Maybe you're celebrating a birthday, but I'm seeing some sort of blessing come in. Over the next 72 hours, you could be receiving small rewards, right? Small rewards. You know, or people could just be very nice to you. This is a time where people could be very generous. A lot of people could be complimenting you or just wanting to do favors for you, okay? I'm seeing documentation being signed too, right? Look, again, marriage is very significant here. So over the next 72 hours, you could be meeting the love of your life, okay? You could be meeting the one that you're supposed to be with. That's very prominent here, but I'm just seeing over the next 72 hours some sort of blessing or something coming in that's going to allow you to stabilize your household, and that's going to bring in some sort of fulfillment, okay? You are being seen over these next 72 hours. So this can be people coming in to congratulate you, or people offering you you know, or telling you that you're doing a good job. But I'm seeing a lot of eyes on you, and I'm seeing something come in that's going to have you very happy or very excited, okay? So this is our messages, all right? If you would like to support this channel, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to join the tribe and catch these re-ups, then please hit the subscribe button. Other than that, I love you guys, and I love you for free, and I will catch you in our next reading. Peace.